Here's a mushroom stuffed chicken recipe. To get started, we're going to need 1/4 cup of onion. We're going to mince this onion as small diced as we can. We're going to set it aside in a bowl, and then we're going to take 1 garlic clove. We're going to use the back of the knife, and we're going to mince the garlic as fine as we can. We'll set it aside, then we'll take 1 scallion, and we'll cut that up, put it into a bowl, and then some parsley. Then we're going to take 1 cup of mushrooms. We're going to chop these mushrooms up. We're going to chop them up as finely as we can. Feel free to use a mini food processor, but personally I like to finely chop them. Once they're chopped, we'll put them in a bowl, and then we'll heat up a frying pan. In the frying pan, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of butter. Once the butter starts to melt, then we'll add 1 garlic clove and 1/4 cup of onion. We'll stir that a little bit. And then we're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt and some cracked black pepper. And then we'll add the 1 cup of mushrooms that we just cut up. We'll stir that around and we'll let that cook. Once that has had time to cook, then we'll add 1 scallion that we chopped up. Put that in, and we'll add the parsley. And a 1/2 cup of panko breadcrumbs. We'll mix it really well, and then we'll take it off the fire and let it cool. Once it's cooled down, we'll add 1 egg to it. Make sure you mix up the egg before you add it. We're going to stir it in and make sure the egg coats all the breadcrumbs and mushroom mixture. Then we're going to take our chicken breast. We're going to cut a little pocket in it by stabbing the knife in and moving it around. Make sure you cut the opening large enough to spoon the stuffing in. We're going to just push it in. Some people like to put the stuffing into a piping bag and try and push it in that way. Personally, I like to just cut a pocket and just push it in with the spoon. I just think it goes a lot faster. And if you can't cut the little pocket, you can always butterfly the chicken and just put it in the middle and then fold it back together. After that, we're going to salt and pepper the chicken, both sides. Then we'll heat up a frying pan, put in 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Once the frying pan's nice and hot, then we'll add the chicken to it. Make sure you hear that nice sizzle. Once it's cooked for a little bit, then we'll flip it over. Make sure you get good color on the first side, and then get it on the second side before you put it in the oven, 350 degrees for 10 to 15 minutes, but definitely use the thermometer. The chicken has to reach 165 degrees in the center. Once it's done, then we'll slice it. I like to slice at an angle, this way you can fan out the chicken. And today I'm going to be serving my chicken with some herb roasted potatoes. And it's done. You can also serve this with sauce supreme. Well, I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you did, please subscribe. It'll keep you up to date on all my future videos. And also, I left a list of ingredients in the description, so make sure you check that if you decide to make this dish. And leave a comment on what you like or what you don't like, or what you'd like to see me cook next. Thanks again.